Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. I'm your one and only Prof. Linus. So in today's video, we'll be doing military rule in Nigeria. Like I promised, and in the next video, I'll explain more about military rule. I want to believe that before you watch this video, you should go back to the previous video and watch all about military rule and types of military coup d'etat, which I will drop in the comment section for you to check the video. Okay guys, let's shoot. Now military rule in Nigeria now. Nigeria as a country experienced our first military rule on January 15, 1966, and this was staged and plotted by General Chukwu Emeka Inze Ogun. So we're going to plotted the coup to remove the governments of Tafawa Balewa and Nnamdi Azikiwe. Take note that Nigeria's first Prime Minister was Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first President was Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. So after the coup took place and these men that I have mentioned earlier on were removed from office, the Nigeria got our first military head of state to be General Aguiyi Ironsi. So he was Nigerian first military head of state. Don't forget that. General Aguiyi Ironsi was Nigeria's first military head of state. So as he was in power as military head of state, he made some changes that were not okay with the military people that were around then. Something like he was able to change Nigeria from a federal structure to become a unitary structure under Decree number 35, known as Unification Decree. In Nigeria is policy federalism from before independence and even after independence. So when it became military head of state of Nigeria, he changed Nigeria to become a unitary system of government. So people were not happy with that, and it was also said that the first coup was staged against the northern people of Nigeria. So in that same year, but different month, July 25 to be precise, another coup was plotted, and this man was killed. And what later replaced him? Yakubu Gowon replaced the government of General Aguiyi Ironsi. So Yakubu Gowon was in office from 1966 to 1975. After he was removed by General Muritala Muhammad. So Murtala Muhammad also came and removed Yakubu Gowon when he went to a meeting in Uganda, to be precise in Kampala. He was removed from that office. He went for an OAU meeting. So on his way, before he went there, he received a phone call that he has been removed from office, overthrown from office by General Murtala Muhammad. So this man did not spend much time in office. What happened? While he was in office, he spent just 200 days as military head of state, and he was killed by Colonel Zimka. So Zimka plotted the coup that removed this man from office. Now, if you could take notes now, I explain the types of military coup that we had in Nigeria. So this man experienced a bloody coup. This man experienced a bloodless coup. This man experienced was a bloody coup. He was removed from office. Now, the man that killed him did not become the president. Why? Because his assistant, his deputy, who was General Olusegun Obasanjo, replaced him as the next military head of state. So when he was in office, he vowed to return back government from military government to civilian government. And it happened. In 1979, we experienced Nigeria's second republic that made the person of President Shehu Shagari to become the first executive president of Nigeria. Why? Because both the powers of the head of states and head of government belong to just one person, and that person was President Shehu Shagari. Then Nigeria practiced presidential system of government in line with federal system of government. So as he was given for a second tenure in 1983, he was removed by General Muhammad Buhari. That was in 1983. So he was in office also for 2 years, and he was overthrown by one of his cabinet members in his executive council. So this man was removed by what we call a palace coup, which I explained in the previous video. So Ibrahim Babangida became the next military head of state. Now, for the JAMB students, it should be noted that the only man who was the military head of state of Nigeria that named himself president was Ibrahim Babangida. So while he was in office, he named himself President Ibrahim Babangida. He did not give himself military head of state, but president. He was called President Ibrahim Babangida as Nigerian president. So him too, when he was in office too, he also promised to hand over power to the civilian government, and which he did in the year 1992 to 1993. We experienced an election in Nigeria, and we can categorize this under the aborted Third Republic, which happened in 1989. So in this election that happened June 12, 1993, that made the person of MK Abiola to become the winner of the election. But later on, he cancelled the election that did not make MK Abiola to become the president of Nigeria. As in Nigeria, every June 12 celebrates Democracy Day, in as of Abiola Day. On that day, he won the election, but he could not become the leader of Nigeria. So later on, MK Abiola declared himself the president of Nigeria. He was caught for treason and put into prison, and he died later on. So due to too much pressure from both national and international affairs, this man stepped over in 1993. So when he stepped over from office, now due to too much pressure from both international bodies and national bodies, Ibrahim Babangida was asked to step from office. So he gave precedence to an interim president to the person of Ernest Shoyakon. Ernest Shoyakon was an interim president of Nigeria. Then in that same year, November, to be precise, the person of General Sani Abacha came and removed the government of Ernest Shoyakon. Now, interim president means a temporal president. That happened also in Nigeria also after military rule. When what is his name again? Yar'Adua died, before his tenure was completed, so Goodluck Jonathan became the interim Nigerian president. He completed that particular year, then he did another election happened that he became Nigerian president. Okay, so Abacha was also moving Nigeria too until he ate a golden apple that killed him. A mysterious apple that killed him. Okay, so after Abacha, Nigeria experienced her first military head of state, who was Abdul Salam. Okay, Abdul Salam Abu Bakr. So this man was Nigeria's last military head of state of Nigeria. So this man, he happened to be our head of state in 1998, and he handed over power to the civilian government in 1999 that made President Olusegun Obasanjo now as a civilian president, as the president immediately after military rule. Now, she noted that in military government, there is nothing like opposition or nothing like trying to go against the words of the government. The government does not with the people with constitution. Rather, they make use of what we call decree and edicts to rule the people. When they come into power, the first thing they do is to suspend the constitution and start ruling the people with the use of decree and edicts. So decree here are the laws made by the military federal governments. Edicts here are the laws made by the military state government. Hey guys, we have come to the end of today's video. This is the last question for me. Do you want to get more of this video, or am I too fast in giving my explanation? If yes, you can ask your questions in the comment section and let me know your concern, let me know your questions, and let me know your view about this video. Don't forget to be part of the family, and you can do so by subscribing to our channel, do so by liking, commenting, and sharing this video to anybody that will need of this particular knowledge. See you guys in the next video.